brain gobbledygook. Oh, poppycock. Nonsense. Throwing out some words from the 50s. Alright, so here's the deal. Day 4 Lent beginning, finally, rough start. Late start, hard to get moving start, hard to gain momentum start. Day 3 and day 2 was very weak, and today I'm taking a stand and saying time to toughen up. I mean, it was so bad that I would even forget words like black beans, I said black rice, or seaweed, I said seafood. Like this has got to go. What I'm getting at is today before hopping in the shower I got nauseous, right? And I was thinking of this famous person that was known to get nauseous and barf at the starting line. You fight all your life since a kid. You fight to the death to succeed, man. You want to take care of the people you care about. And you don't want to perish in a horrifying lost soul death. Watch yourself disintegrate before your eyes. So there's a difference between the starting line and getting your foot in the door. And when you have fatally been fighting, wounded, broken, and shattered, just to even see the starting line, I can't even see it. It's a facade. It doesn't even exist. To finally get kind of at the starting line. I'm almost at the starting line. And all the pressure, man, all the pain to get your foot in the door. Once you get your foot in the door, that's it. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. Addicted to creativity, addicted to faith in God, that's all you need. Once you get your creative person, get your foot in the door, it's on, baby. And all the pain becomes fuel now. So, things are falling apart around me, of course. They always have been. But I feel like I might be at the starting line. So, that's it, man. Let's begin this. Day 4. Time to toughen up.
Go ahead.
I can't stop sneezing long enough to cook food. Oh, another failure under my belt. I can't stop sneezing long enough to do anything. I left the lights on in the car, so when we went to try to go out today, we couldn't move anywhere because the battery was drained. Man, the show Supernatural could make you cry, man. It's like Castiel the angel about to kill Dean. And it's like, you know that that's not him. You know that's not him. And it's like the demon Meg falling in love with Castiel, the angel. Crazy, man. You see, Meg the demon fell in love with Castiel the angel because Castiel looks at her as beauty, which broke through her evil ways. It's deep stuff. Oh, I'm like choking here. Oh, boy. Yo, I've been reading a lot of this. I'm like choking here. I got wanting to sneeze again. Allergies, I don't know. I said I'm gonna catch myself on camera sneezing. Oh man, I think I gotta stop filming. I'm choking. Made it through day 4. And I don't do that because I think I'm strong. I'm actually very, very weak. I think I'm a weak person. Attempting to become strong and tough. Oh, and I was just coughing up a lung like crazy. And I think I might have had a failure today on day 4 of Lent. I went through 3 eatings of high salt sodium foods. I had the miso soup with the seaweed, which was fine and healthy. Then the beans and rice with this, Mom made this chicken with the, you know, the powdery packets, chili powdery packets loaded with so much salt. Chicken, I threw that into the thing. And then I went for the 3rd gluttonous serving. Had to have some chips, but in my brain I'm like, you know, these are natural chips. I've been obedient, staying away from unhealthy foods, but still ended up in a spiral of gluttony. Like, I'm at home, got no friends, bored in the room, wishing every day. I feel like not going to sleep. I'm so sick of this monotonous cycle. And I don't like to wake up at 6, 7, 8, 9, go to bed at 8, 9, 10, on this constant repeat, monotonous cycle. I think a person should be free to do what they please, stay up, whatever, sleep a little bit, stay up, do this, do that. And every day is so painful. I wish I could, like, do something good in this world, like help somebody, save a person, an animal, do something. I feel trapped, man, but I'm going through this Lent to make a big change. So on the 3rd serving of salt, the chips, man, the sodium started to make me cough, and I still got it. You can hear it. Between coughing, sneezing, nose running, ears snap, crackle, popping like Rice Krispies, throat clogged up. The third serving was telling me, body was telling me, nope, stop it, stop it. I kept going. I'm like, I want some chips, man. I just want chips. But then I started coughing like I'm dying. And here comes the OCD. I'm an Aries too, which doesn't help. The most physical of all the signs, man. The obsession with the physical machine, and it's not how it sounds, like an obsession like, oh yeah, look at me, yeah, ooh, yeah, I feel beautiful. It's not like that at all. It's actually, I actually hate, despise these physical, freaky machines. I'm just trying to get this machine to operate, trying to get the functionality up to par, so everyone has like a destiny, but it's, I don't believe anything's written in stone. You got the 2 roads. Either you're gonna give up and not be you're gonna give up and let the fear crumble you and have a horrifyingly agonizing end, or you're never gonna give up, face all the fears. You're gonna have a lot of agony and suffering, but it's all worth it in the end. And you're compelled, and you get it in you. You get it embedded in you to never give up. Like, I'm watching the show Supernatural. It's a real tearjerker too, man. You got the, I know this is off topic, like random stuff. You got the demon Meg. She like fell in love with Castiel. She called him his unicorn. He doesn't know that she loves him, but because he looked at her as beauty, he seen through all the, and seen that there was actually good in her, and actually called her beautiful the one time a couple seasons back. I'm on the end of season 8, 2 episodes left. And it was like, just because the angel looked at her through his eyes as beauty, it broke through the evil and like changed her, gave her a conscience. Show is freaking awesome, man. And then you got the vampire Benny that had like a real bold golden heart, lion heart, dragon heart, rain of fire heart. He didn't want to be a vampire. And he didn't want to ever kill anybody. And he fell in love. And he was born human but turned into a vampire. And it's like, creator of the universe, you have so many different. Here on planet Earth, we have all this diversity. We're all different. And I hate that in this world we make beauty sound like it's external, like we get judged by our physical machines. It's sick. For how we look, the color of my hair, people gonna hate me because of I dyed my hair for Lent. I'm a peaceful person, you know, it's crazy, but everyone's different. And then the Benny guy, the vampire, went to purgatory to save Dean's brother, to bring him back to close the gates of hell forever. It's the story's up my alley. I got off topic here. But I was talking about the physical obsession just to get this machine. It run into all problems, and I have hyperhidrosis. My feet are sweating, start break out in like a hive down there. I'm worried about the spring and summer because hyperhidrosis, you sweat. Your hands under on the feet since age 5, driving me crazy. But I'm blessed because it's a physical ailment that drives you completely insane. But for the most part, been pretty healthy because of it, because you sweat, you get rid of toxins, you gotta constantly get nutrition and nourishment. And for the past 15 years, I just feel like I'm dying physically. All the time, and it never ends. So I'm coughing up a lung, like what is going on with my lungs? You know, all the damage I've done, man, I'm definitely dying, but I'm trying to heal. That's what redemption is all about. But the physical, you got physical 1, mental 2, emotional 3, 4, spiritual, based in what's more intelligent as it goes up. And the physical takes people away from the spiritual. So this is a hate obsession to not have to deal with this physical machine. And most of the wars and mostly everything, greed, materialistic stuff, sex gone mad. When talking about sex gone mad, people so lust out of their brains in other countries than America, freaking taking people as prisoners like kids and stuff like it. I'm saying all this, all temptation and guilty, shameful, evil stuff, all based on the physical machine of what goes through this physical process to our brain to have these fake experiences in this short time as a human being that we think actually means something. Drugs, booze, everything, man. Let's get addicted to food, man. Let's play video games for 39 hours straight till I'm freaking ripping my hair out, wanting to shoot up a school. Madness. Go to the tanning salon 4 times a week. Get the tanning stuff. See, I'm saying all this stuff to get through this short life, when all we need is the gods of the universe, the energy to get through it all. That's what the Lent. That's what I'm closing with that. Stick to my story. I stick to my story that I don't know. I don't have the answers. None of us do. And a cool thing I thought of the other day, because I think about debate a lot, like I'm reading the Bible right now, right? I'm on Exodus. There's a lot of madness in the Bible. Crazy stuff, man. I want to talk about that one day. But I'm saying, like, a lot of people in the religion, you hear that people don't believe that there's possibly any other life out there. If you first figure out how huge this universe is, I look at things calculatively. It's impossible that we're the only inhabitants of this whole universe. That the Creator created all this. And the stuff out there, you gotta understand, man, the stuff outside our atmosphere is more intelligent than us. Our planets in the solar system are more intelligent than us because we can't fathom it yet. We don't have the knowledge of the planets in our solar system yet. We haven't even explored all of planet Earth. So I came up with this good way to look at it. You look at human intelligence. You look at the gap between a human being, I'm a human being, a human being's intelligence, I just messed up the word intelligence there, it kind of proves it. Human being's intelligence to creator of the universe, or creators. There's a huge gap in between creator of the universe to a human being. So there's definitely going to be more intelligence, advanced species than us. Which comes to some debates. Because when I would think about a higher intelligent species than us, I would be like, there's no way another species could make music like us. Or art. There's no way. And then I came to this conclusion. Because of these photos that I seen when I was looking at the insect kingdom. And looking at the intelligent designers, the gods' creations. You look at some of these insects like different caterpillars. You Google and you image. And you like looking at art. And you're like, that's higher intelligence, right? They have all these sensories. And this is the conclusion I came up. They're higher intelligence. Animals are higher. It's different forms of intelligence. We can't do what they could do. They can't do what we could do, so mankind, the chauvinistic, sexist pig of the man, putting down the women. And I'm saying the one giant step in mankind, humankind. I'm saying looks at everything like you can't do what we could do, so you don't matter. Ant, moth, butterfly, stomp it out. Who cares? Kill it. But on a universal scale, we're all the same size. So if we were shrunken down to an insect size, we would quickly see that this insect's got a whole life of its own. I shouldn't have messed with them. Now I'm down to their size, and you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that we declare that they don't have as high of an intelligence as us. When, and Castiel said it in Supernatural, because he was checking out the insects. Miracles that happen all over planet Earth. In the insect kingdoms, the stuff that happens, if you really saw into the miraculous things that are happening in the insect kingdom, that's higher intelligence. That's super intelligence right there. Different forms of intelligence. So an advanced, higher intelligent species than us, we might be able to kick their patoot in music or art. They might have they could go through different portals, end up in another, go past the Milky Way, beyond the speed of light. Different forms of intelligence. End on that, yo, peace. Day 4, made it through. On to day 5, please. On to day 40, please. I said I would catch a sneeze. I said I would catch a sneeze. I said I would catch a sneeze. Come on, man. Every time I gotta get a sneeze between 30 to 100 times a day. And then every time I go to film, when I'm going to sneeze, the sneezing stops. What is that? A sneeze. Usually it's either 2, 4, 5 sneezes in a row. Sometimes even like 7 or 8, going crazy. To where I'm really losing my mind. Why can't I sneeze now? What the heck? What the heck? Alright. Tomorrow we'll try to do it again. Good night. Okay, I think I just had an epiphany. When I was sneezing 5 times so bad it felt like I was gonna burst the blood vessel. I've been feeling like the bubble boy in this house, like the environment's making me so sick. And it's like it's dust mites, it's allergies, my cat, whatever. You know? And I'm thinking the epiphany is that I've been scared, like, how am I going to get out into the world with all these allergies, right? If the environment here, if I can't adapt to it. But then the epiphany hit me while sneezing. I'm like, maybe this is a sign that I gotta get out of this house. Aha! If you look at things in a different aspect, it's like, I don't want to be in here then. I don't want these allergies. I don't want to sneeze 30 to 100 times a day. Like I'm going to break a blood vessel, or coughing up from the allergies. Coughing, like choking, like I'm going to break a lung. Like it's going to... The blood pressure's going to my head when I'm coughing. No oxygen to the brain. And the lungs are like going to burst. Epiphany. I think